And welcome to another episode of NEO Scavenger. So last time we played around a bit, it got dark, and we were heading, as we've done the last episodes, to the southeast, and basically what I have to do now is just go east. Let's see. Oh yes, and it's a bother moving during the night, but we are well rested, so let's just keep on moving. And let's find out what's here. Stones. I had another playthrough where I found a sling. I never got to use it, or I haven't used it yet, but I would really like to. It seems like an interesting weapon. Oh, hungry. I don't know if I actually have any food. Well, I do have that, but that'll be a real bother to open up. Let's check our other bags and stuff. No. Alright, that's annoying. Let's see if we can do some scavenging using our bow. Has he seen me? Yes, he has. Let's move forward and see what he does. Alright, he retreats. And see if we can do some... Alright. Do some botany. Getting some mushrooms and all that good stuff. Here is something. It's, well, that's just water, so that's not anything good for me, sadly. Let's move on. Alright, and it's dawn again. That's good. I'm unable to see well, but nothing there. Okay. As you step into a clearing, you finally see the source of that eastern glow. It's a city larger than any you've seen before. Skyscrapers and their bigger brothers, arcologies, stand shoulder to shoulder, casting their glittering lights into the sky. Hovering lights flit around the super towers like fireflies. A massive wall encircles their base with armed buttresses like glowing points on a crown. And radiating out from that wall a shantytown of crumbling buildings, shacks, and sharp lean-tos. Relief at the sight of civilization almost overtakes you until you realize you still have to make it there. Yes, indeed. So that's Detroit. Oh, I am thirsty though, and that I can remedy quite easily. Alright, let's use the tannin tea. Let's see. Alright, that's fine. Okay, I can't move. Now I can move. But, oh well. Yes, it's a bother. And I am hungry, so I would like to be able to find some food. Let's scavenge this place. Well, next turn, I guess. No scavenging? Okay. And if I remember correctly, it's only battery, it's only power in these hexes. Can't go there. And, well, here is something else. Tunnel people. What? Interesting. Reminds me of Metro 20, no, not 20. Yes, isn't it? 2030? And 2031? Oh well, that book in any case. Let's... a week with hunger, okay. So let's check out all of this. I guess I could... I just lost my train of thought. I might be able to go here and scavenge that. Malnourished. Alright, come on. Oh, come on. Why is it doing this? Okay, Q. Q. For some reason I get massive frame drops. Malnourished. Okay, I really need to eat somehow. Let's... okay, well, let's do this then. I suppose... whoa. Oh, 44%, I thought it said 4.1%. Let's empty that out, and let's eat the snacks. That's better. Let's grab all of this again, and put it in our bag. Or our... this one. If I remember correctly, all of these are... oh, come on. Parched. I'm very thirsty again. And speaking of thirsty, let's drink some... the Swedish Death. Fanköping. I see. Huh. I like it. And now you will not see something. I thought you would. Alright, let's... here it is. The junk market. As you navigate the winding alleys of DMC sprawl, you encounter a huge structure fashioned of shipping containers. Throngs of people enter and exit the structure through a doorway on the side. Inside you can see a thriving bazaar where people trade scavenged items in the light of 1,000 lanterns and bug zappers. The air is thick with wet smoke and the smell of barbecue and spices. This is the sprawl's notorious junk market. Alright. So let's do some... oh, a compound bow. I like it. It's quite expensive though. Let's see, poison berries, edible mushrooms. I might have to get those. What's this? Ice lamp battery. Anything else? Cheap memory stick. Here's this thing. I might even get that. When I get the cash, that is, of course. Alright, I'm gonna sell the battery, the laptop. I see here I have $55. I don't think those dollars translate directly. Oh, I can't sell that. Translate. I am not even sure where I was going with that, to be honest. But, hey. And let's see if there is something here as well that I can sell. Well, not really, I guess. But I am gonna get the... I'm not gonna be able to get the compound bow. Well, that sucks. I am gonna get the berries though. Use. And use. Alright. And I'm gonna do a little bit of drinking. 10 tea and some water. Alright, I'll have to come back for the compound bow, because compound bows are excellent things. I really have nothing more to sell. Wow. On my last 100, maybe I should sell the ammunition. Will that be enough? That's 100. 160 plus. No, that'll not be enough. Oh well. Let's do this. Navigating the twisty maze of shacks and tarp shelters, Detroit's massive walls stand as a constant backdrop to the east, easily half a dozen stories high, and probably almost as thick. The city walls are an impressive sight to behold. Armed towers, bristling with surveillance arrays, stand at irregular intervals, keeping watch over the sprawl and likely the city within. Before you, giant vid screens on 3 gatehouses flash instructions about pass requirements and threat levels as flocks of people stream into and out of the gates. You take your place in the line to the right, with the other ones entering the city. I can't see what it says, sadly. When you reach the front of the line, a sinking feeling overcomes you. Heavily armed guards in full combat armor are checking attendees with some sort of scanning device. You're pretty sure that whatever these other folks have to get in, you're missing it. When it's your turn, the guard stops you and turns to a monitor installed in the wall. A message reads, "Device not detected, entrance denied." With the efficiency and compassion of an assembly line worker, he directs you away from the line back outside. Unfortunately, getting an entrance to the city may be trickier than just showing up. Outside, you cross the muddy square and stop to survey the area. Where do you go now? Why would anyone in the sprawl know about the cryo facility? You're startled when you notice that a man has been watching you. He's wearing a long brown coat and matching hat and leans on a walking stick. Hey, is that a pimp? From this distance, you can almost see the glint of his eyes below the trilby's rim, though it's probably just your imagination. He takes his time approaching you, and as he nears, you notice there's a heavy maquillage on his face. It reminds you of one of those old portraits you've seen in an old history book. "Folks call me Hatter," he says matter-of-factly. "Think we may be able to help each other. Come with me." Hatter's office is in the husk of one of those flophouse hotels you see crammed between high-rises in a busy city. It's even has the old marquee hanging precariously from the cornerstones. Several floors up, armed guards watch over the street in missing sections of the building. Hatter acknowledges the man at the door and leads you through a surprisingly clean lobby to an old-fashioned elevator. "I have a client," he says. Pauses for the cage to rattle shut, who collects heirlooms. He speaks louder over the motor. He compensates well enough in fact that I'd be willing to part with the DMC's visitor pass in exchange. The elevator clunks to a halt and the door rattles open, revealing a dark room lit by video screens and old lamps. Stepping off the elevator, it feels like you walked into a control center built into an antique store. Baubles and relics crowd the walls and tabletops, while video screens and computer consoles cast a bluish tint on a handful of armed guards. Hatter crosses the room to sit at a low, broad desk facing the elevator. There's a lake. He pulls a worn road atlas from a desk drawer, about day's walk northwest of here. Inside a building here there is a silver urn. He pages through the atlas to a map of Michigan. My guess is that you know a thing or two about getting around out there, and maybe this could be a ticket into the DMC. He pauses to look up at you. Interested? Let's do the trapping one. Something doesn't add up. You're no seasoned mercenary, but you're sure any fixer worth his salt is really careful who he contracts for work, and a visitor's pass can't be cheap, so there's no way this is just a cakewalk test. Plus, Hatter approached you. Nobody walks into a town out of nowhere and gets this kind of welcome. Something doesn't wash here, and it's making you edgy. I don't like this, you say, stopping short of sounding threatening. Sounds like someone's trying to set me up. That gets Hatter's attention, and he looks up at you. You hear the creak of leather as a guard tenses. He says, leaning back in his creaky chair. Turns out maybe you are worth the extra attention you seem to have garnered. He looks down at a blank spot on his desk, considering something for a moment, and starts talking at it. Your, let's call him, employee had a particular interest in you. He leans forward and starts interacting with the security console. Interested enough to open this earn contract with express instructions that it only be assigned to you. So said I'd find you trying to get to enter DMC. So said he'd front the costs of the visitor's pass if I got you to do it. Finishes keystroke, then gestures to the wall monitors. One of the monitors switches to a view of this room with a cycling time code in the lower corner. After a few seconds of fast forwarding, it switches to real-time playback. There, standing where you are now, a black mass about the size of a man talks with Hatter. The detail seems to be glitchy as if there is some dark-colored static distorting the signal, but only around the figure. What's with the censoring, you say? Dunno, he says. Look normal in person. Must be some sort of EMF interference. The discussion is short, punctuated by the figure handing Hatter a small object and then leaving. As a rule, I don't disclose client info like this. He stops the video. But you seem like a decent type, more to the point, resourceful. And while money talks, I'll take a competent operative over cash any day. He reaches into a drawer and pulls out a small black wristband. The pass is yours. I'll keep my ear to the ground for any info on this Reaper fellow and let you know. And hey, he says before letting go of it, maybe you come around again when you're looking for some work. Let's grab the pass. That's worth $3,000. And let's put it on our left hand, I guess. Confirm. Yeah. So let's sleep. Not sleep, but let's move here. I have no idea how to go to Hatter again, which sucks. Oh well, let's get into the glow then. Alright, that's the same as the last. At the front of the line, the guard motions you closer. A moment of pregnant silence precedes a satisfying chirp and the monitor flashes. Visitor pass N6MAA10816 authorized. The guard ushers you forward and you begin down a longish stretch of empty corridor lined with harsh xenon lighting. Beyond the opening at the other end, you see throngs of activity and the flicker of busy signage eclipsed by passing people. Alright. So let's see. There's not really a whole lot to do here, if I remember correctly. Actually, I can't be bothered to read all of that. We're just gonna go to the Red Gnome and eat something. Because I'm really hungry. Let's grab the cheapest. Here, order 2 jumbo fried shrimp. And let's pay. But we're not gonna tip. And I'm well hydrated and well fed. So let's go out again. This music, by the way. Good stuff. And I think we're gonna do a little bit of sleeping. I can't sleep here. Available campsites. Take. Oh, there we go. That's excellent. Sleep. And had trouble falling asleep. So let's do some more sleeping. And I'm hungry again. Well, I guess I'll have to go and eat some more then. Detroit Mega City Gates. Hatter. Oh, come on. I need to sleep now, okay? There we go. Brown t-shirt has fallen apart. Woke up, weak with thirst. Well rested. Let's see if we can get in again. We can. Let's have another meal. Not leave. Enter. And let's have the cheap one again. Even though it is expensive. Pay. Leave. Alright, that's fine. And actually I'm gonna try to sleep some more. That's not a good place to sleep. Let's go to Hatter and do our sleeping in. Whoa. Let's grab these. No. Into our person, please. Here. And then let's sleep here. At least until it's day again. Or at least dawn. Hatter, sleep. Come on. Oh, come on. Alright, that's good. Okay, and actually I think it might be time to stop here. I think the video is long enough. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We did reach the glow. Detroit Megacity Complex. Or maybe Megacity DMC in any case. And not Devil May Cry. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave me a like. It helps me out a lot. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so for updates. I try to do it every other day, but since I'm gonna have my third kid very, very soon, it might be that there will be a small break. Anyway, if you have any comments, please place them below, and I will see you next time.